You know, I've used several different types of boots for kayak fishing, and they work good. These kind of boots, these tall knee boots, they work good at keeping my feet warm and dry and clean, but they do have some drawbacks. The first drawback is after you wear them for a while, they can get pretty hot. You know, they're insulated, they're warm, they're tall. These are I think these are 16-inch boots. I mean, they go all the way up almost to the knee. So on those days when it's, you know, 60 degrees in the air temperature, but the water, it's springtime and the water is still in the 50s. You know, I don't want to be dunking my feet in that icy water, so I'm going to wear some waterproof boots. But then, you know, after I've been out in the kayak a while, my feet and legs are burning up because these boots are so warm. So that's one problem. And the other issue is the bulkiness. These are big, bulky boots with big, chunky tread on them, and they make it pretty clumsy, pretty you know, awkward to be getting in and out of a kayak at the shoreline. It's, you know, makes it easy to trip over the edge of your kayak, or you're maneuvering around your rod holders or your fish finder and stuff that's on your kayak. Having these big clunky boots is kind of a detriment. And they also make standing up in your kayak more difficult. Once you're in there, you know, you got these big clunky boots on, and they just make standing up more difficult too. And this is the solution that I'm going to go with for the coming year. These are called deck boots, and these are mid-calf length deck boots. Let me show you why I think these are going to help. As you can see, these are quite a bit shorter than my big boots here. And so that's going to help with the heat factor. Once I'm launched and I don't really need the warmth on my legs anymore, this neoprene top here, this is all rubber down here, and this is a flexible neoprene on the top here. This neoprene can just roll down like this, and basically what I'm wearing there is basically like a high top sneaker. And so my legs are not going to get all sweaty like they would with the tall boots. And yes, the tall boots can be rolled down a little bit too, but as you can see, the lower rubber part is much taller than these, so this is all going to be on my legs still going to get sweaty. This is going to solve that problem there. And as for the clunkiness of the big boots here, I think it's obvious here that this boot here is much more streamlined, not as bulky, definitely not as heavy. And it's almost like a sneaker. You know, it's got the bottom is just like a sneaker. Very nice compared to this big clunky, you know, boot bottom of my other boots. Fantastic. So that's just going to make it simpler and easier to get in and out of the kayak without, you know, it's just a slimmer design, a lower profile design. It's just not going to be as much in the way as these big clunky boots are. And since they're shorter like that, it's also going to be less of a hindrance in standing up in the kayak. And I wasn't really aware that this kind of boot existed until recently. I live in Iowa, so I suppose maybe you guys that live in the coastal regions know all about these kind of deck boots, but they're new to me. And these are from a company called High Sea. They sent these to me complimentary. I asked if I wanted to try some boots, and I looked through their selection. They make all different kinds of boots, but I looked through their selection and saw these, and thought these would work really good for the purposes that I just described to you. One kind of thoughtful thing that these boots have that my expensive boots do not is they have this lip here on the heel. And that just makes it super slick to be able to take them off. You can just push on that back of that heel and slip them right off. It actually works really well. I think these run about $75 on their website. And if you wanted to get some for yourself, you can get a 15% discount by using my coupon code TOM when you're checking out. But if you're in the market for a new pair of boots, you know, maybe consider adding these to your list for consideration. I kind of like them. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.